7 Questions with Steve and Brad.
It's another episode of 7 Questions with Steve and Brad.
7 questions, and we got a great guest today. Actually, it's his birthday. Thank you. William Lipton is joining us for 7 questions.
Hello,
Happy
everybody.
birthday, dude.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank
what's
you.
going
So
on, man?
you're 29, 30?
Actually, it's 17. You were close though. It's okay.
17. Oh, just it's hard to tell through Zoom. Everyone looks older on Zoom. I'm sorry.
What? It's
Yeah.
the filters, dude.
It's
the filters.
I know my mustache is pretty present on the camera right now.
It is, man. It's amazing. That's your quarantine mustache looks amazing. Good job.
Yes. Texting or talking?
Talking, definitely. So many things can get like mixed up through texting.
Yes.
No fun.
What's the worst time? What is the worst instance of that happening to you that you can recall?
I know there's one specific story with my mom using the voice thing, like the voice to text thing.
Right.
Like one of the people in my sister's carpool, and we call my little sister Bet. So
Wait, hold on. What you call her? What?
Bet. So her name is Elizabeth, but for some reason we just call her Bet. And so my mom said in the phone, "You can just leave Bet by the door. I'll be home in like a minute." And it translated to, "You can just leave that B word on the phone." and the other mom was like, what?
Next question,
Here we go.
William. What is your character's middle name?
I didn't even know he had a middle name.
Yes.
Cameron?
You know what? We have the internet.
Wait.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Okay, can I make a guess?
Sure.
Please do.
Cameron, this is the hardest question I've ever been asked.
Yeah, no, we're good at this.
We're really good. We're very professional.
Cameron, David?
Close. Ulysses. No, it's not Ulysses.
No, it's not. No, what is it? Hold on. Don't say it. Oh,
I'm not-
did you
Okay.
just say it? Is it
What?
Steven?
It is.
It's Steven?
Steven?
Cameron Stephen Weber.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
That's a
Well, so
great name. All right, Cameron Steven. Next question.
Next question. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
That is a fantastic question because I think language is so interesting because if someone speaks a different language, it's hard to really convey all the emotions that like you want to convey through a different language.
You got to use body language, buddy.
But dude, speaking to animals, that's a good question. I think you can always learn another language. It would be tough, but you can't learn how to speak with animals. So I would have to go with speak to animals.
I
But what
agree
if-
with you 100%.
But what if the animals aren't interesting? Like you learn a bunch of languages, you learn a lot about different people from, the rest of the world. And then you're like, nah, man, I want to talk to this giraffe. And you're like, hey, giraffe. And he's like, hey.
Yeah, but Bradford, listen, that's fine that you're playing devil's advocate, but you could become friends with animals and they could rely on you and you can rely on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Everyone's like, of course, animals, when they talk, they have a human brain. So they can talk like humans do.
The dog would be like, food.
Yeah. And I love how Bradford goes right to giraffe.
Well, because that's who I'd want to talk to.
Like, hey, giraffe. What?
If I
What?
could talk to like an animal though, it would have to be like a whale or something. I feel like whales are such like crazy, like just ancient animals, like
Or a dolphin.
They're so complex too. That's like what's so fascinating, man. Reading movies,
they're so big. They probably have a big brain. So
yeah, that's true.
look at the brain on that whale.
They'll be like, man, that one book was really interesting.
Hey, that's a pretty good whale voice.
That's a very good whale voice.
Next question. Name 2 of the 7 dwarfs.
Dopey, Or is that's fun, right?
Yes.
Well, that's definitely Bradford.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. My first acting role was playing Dopey in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. No joke. Truly.
All right.
That's amazing.
That's number one. What's another one?
Dopey. It's one Grumpy.
Yes.
All right.
No way.
Yeah.
That was pure guesswork.
What is your most treasured child comfort item?
That's a fantastic question. I could give you two right now because they're equally as important. I had Wolf, who I got I think when I got hernia surgery when I was like 3 years old.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Too much deadlifting or what?
Yeah.
That's not a deadlift, Bradford.
It's hard on a 3-year-old body to do a lot of curls. There's weighted squats. It's tough. But I pulled through, and I'm back at benching.
Back in the gym.
Pounds. Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
So you got the Wolf, and what else?
Then there was this blanket that I had. I forget the actual name I called it.
Blankie.
Probably blanket.
And I loved it. I couldn't go anywhere without it. But so when I was going to visit my family in Sweden, I couldn't bring the pillow because, like, why would you bring a pillow in a suitcase? That's like adult me is like, oh yeah, that's dumb, William. But like little me was like, why can't I bring a pillow? This is awful.
Right.
You need a pillow.
Sure.
So we brought the pillowcase with young child me, and that pillowcase became very dear to me. And I like walked around with it until it was like all ripped up, and then I became an adult after that in preschool.
That's amazing. Awesome. What is your favorite song that you've written?
Favorite song that I've written? That is a good question. My favorite song that I've written to this day is a song that is unreleased right now, but I'm planning on releasing this summer. I'll even drop the name. It's called Daughter of the Evening Sun, and I was inspired to write it after reading a book in English, and it was one descriptor of one of the characters. I'm like, that is gorgeous. I like to interpret it in my own way. And,
Awesome.
It's my favorite song. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, well, we can't wait to hear it, man.
Great.
Thank you.
Question number 7. Who is your hair idol?
It has changed a lot over the years. I can tell you that. When I was in 6th grade, I'll give you a little history here. I actually separate my life from BHC, before haircut, and after haircut, AHC. Before haircut, my idols would say like David Grohl, or Dave Grohl. That's his name, not David.
Yeah, only his mom calls him David Grohl.
Yeah, David Ulysses Grohl. Yeah.
But then after a haircut, One Direction's hair was a very much inspiration for me.
Which one, or just like all of them? Like, ooh, they all have cool haircuts. I should pick one.
Two of them in particular. It was Niall and Zayn.
Yeah.
Niall was early hair, and then Zayn was my 8th grade hair. And then going into high school, it was just more. There was like a couple of these like Swedish like models, and I'm like, oh, these guys are cool. It didn't look good on me, I will say that. It was a little bit funny. And then after that, my hair inspiration was at the whim of the GH hair and makeup room. But honestly, they cut me so well there. Like I have no problem. I can't imagine a life now not like having to like go to a salon.
Make your own decisions. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just like walk into
Where are you going, dude? Keep moving backwards. Where are you going, bud?
Okay, I should have adjusted. My light has a timer, so it turns off automatically.
Motion sensor?
Oh, she's moving back and forth like.
So I keep on having to, otherwise, the whole thing will just go dark. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. All right, bonus question.
Bonus question. I love bonus questions.
Yeah, bonus question. Franco or Jason?
Oh man.
William Lipton, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thank you.
There he is. Thank you, brother. You did great, man. That was so fun. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, it's Steve Bradford from General Hospital.
We have an exciting new way to get you backstage at General Hospital, on our comedy tours, and in our real lives.
Exclusive content and a lot of access. Go to stonecoldandthejackal.com to check it out.